So you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to catch halibut? Well, in this episode of Hog Squad, I'm going to give you guys the ultimate breakdown on how to catch halibut, what conditions to look for on the water, an on the water guide to catching halibut, and the tackle you need to catch halibut, and the setups and everything you need to know about catching halibut right here, right now. So first, we're gonna get into the tackle, and I'm gonna break down the tackle and the setups, and then we'll do on the water tips. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Hog Squad. So let's get right into it. So when it comes to tackle, the first thing you're gonna need that's gonna help you tremendously catch halibut, better than the reverse dropper loop, better than all of that. Because basically, a lot of guys do the reverse dropper loop for halibut, but that can get wrapped up at times. It can cause a mess in the line. I've seen it happen, and you have to let it sink slowly. So I like to use these right here. Three-way swivels. And basically, I'm gonna show you guys how I rig these. So when it comes to the three-way swivel, as I'm holding my hand right here, and as you guys are seeing, horizontal like so, and one goes to the main line, one goes to the leader, which will be fluorocarbon in this case, and then one goes to the weight. And I'll show you guys what that looks like right now rigged up. All right, guys, so now that the setup is rigged up, as you see right here, let me break it down for you nice and simply. Main line that goes to that top swivel that's not hooked up yet, and super long leader is key, guys. The longer, the better. This is about 2 feet, I would say. Yeah, about, actually might be like 2.5 feet. And we got the weight, a small leader to the weight, and I tie it with mono. And then for the long leader, guys, and for the long leader, I recommend you do a light leader. As you guys see here, the thinner line diameter is going to help you guys out tremendously. Guys, halibut have good eyes. The reason you haven't been catching that many big halibut, your bait probably went right over their face, but they have good eyes. They didn't get that big being stupid. They were probably caught when they were younger. And halibut are pretty smart fish. So the thinner line size will help you out drastically. And also bigger baits help you catch bigger halibut. They are that fish where the bigger the bait, the bigger the fish. So I recommend thinner line size. And I'll get into the fluorocarbon leaders I use when halibut fishing. Thinner the line, the better you'll go. And this is the setup rigged up. And I'll also get into how this setup correlates with bounce balling for halibut as well. And I'll have a video linked in the description of when I went bounce balling for halibut and what we did. All right, guys, and then if you're going to bounce ball for halibut, basically the same exact thing. Three-way swivel, same thing, but you're gonna want a lot heavier of a weight. And you're gonna want to do a ball weight. So you're gonna want, I have a full video we did like the 24-ounce big weights when you're fishing deeper, because you want it to be straight up and down, and you want your boat to be going slow. So if you're able to get your boat with the motor just go under a mile an hour, which most people can't, that's the key to doing it. But if you had a trolling motor, because the key to bounce balling, guys, is having it straight up and down. Where drifting, you can have it behind the boat, just drifting back. But yeah, bounce balling is all about having it straight up and down under the boat. This rig works for bounce balling, drifting. It is my ultimate halibut rig when you're fishing live bait. All right, since we got into leader size, the leader I recommend is Gold Label. This is 40-pound Gold Label, guys, and it's super thin. It's about thin as 25-pound. It's about as thin as a 25-pound Blue Label. So if you use 20-pound Gold Label, guys, it looks like you're using 10-pound test, so those big halibut will get it, and you have that reliability of 20 pounds of force that the halibut can pull. So I do recommend this, bam, the Gold Label. It's a game changer when halibut fishing, and I halibut fish a lot, so take it from me. You know, it's a game changer. Tuna fishing, all of the above. So Gold Label, give it a try, guys. It's more expensive, I know, but it's worth every penny to me. Just simply due to the fact that thinner diameter will help you drastically. All right, guys, and now for breaking down the one and only setup. Here's the setup I recommend for halibut right here. This is my Daiwa Saltist 30H. It's a great reel for fishing halibut. Honestly, in my opinion, sometimes it could be a little big for halibut. I mean, you could get away with that lighter stuff, guys, but if you do hook that monster halibut, this setup is perfect for it. They'll pull some drag, and it's fun. I've caught everything on the setup, from bluefin to yellowtail, the halibut, grouper. Like, this setup can catch everything. But it's a rod that's important, guys. This is a Premier graphite composite rod. It really loads up well, and it does a great job at identifying the bite from the halibut. This one's rated 15 to 40 pound, so you get away with that light line, and it can just do everything, guys. It's a perfect rod, and it does well for halibut fishing. I like to have a rod tip where I can just see the bite really easily. I like being able to identify those little taps so I'm ready at the rod, guys. I like to feel everything, so this is a great job at it. Yeah, so I'm gonna rig everything up, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the rod and how it should be looking. All right, guys, so all said and done. All right, guys, all said and done. Here's the rig. This is what it looks like in the water. Got your main line right there. The bait's behind. The bait will be freaking out, and it just drifts on the bottom. Perfect to roll this thing around like that and not tangled. And I can throw it around again, mess it up a little bit, not tangled, guys. So that is why I prefer the three-way swivel. That's why it's like the ultimate rig for me. So now that I broke it on the tackle, let's get on the water. I'll show you guys one more setup we use on the water, a surprise setup that you'll see us using when we're catching halibut, and it works very successfully while using the drifting rods. And so let's cut the tackle, chat, and let's get on the water, catch some fish, and show you all the on the water tips, the conditions I look for, the bottom I look for, and how the halibut bite, just everything you need to know. So what are we waiting for? Let's get on the water. How's it going, you guys? On this episode of Hog Squad, we're gonna be fishing for some halibut. We're out here today, back fishing with Jim, Southern California, fishing beautiful Catalina Island. And for our setup today, got our little Trinidad right here, 14. We're rigging it up with the one and only three-way swivel. Weight here, and then long leader to the bait, which is live sardine. Drop it in. Basically, just let it hit the bottom and everything, and you're ready to go. And I'll see you when we're catching fish. And if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, and hey, let's go catch some halibut. Peace. Yep, flatty. Flatty. Halibut. There we go, boys. First one of the day. Not keeper, but one. Yeah, we just had a drop shot set up out there, and it ended up crushing it pretty good. So yeah, it's the first flat fish of the day. California halibut. Everyone's favorite. Alright guys, so what I'm going to show you now is the water color and clarity you should look for. One, you're going to want to find sandy bottom. Sandy bottom is a must. You need sandy bottom for halibut. If it's rocks to sandy bottom, that's perfect as well. It's because the halibut are going to be sitting in the sand. It's what they're designed to do. And if you see here, this is a good watercolor change, how it goes from like this washed out sandy bottom to like this teal water. This is where you'll find the halibut. Follow where the tide's going. If the tide's coming out, the tide's going up. Incoming, it's basically just go where the tide's going, and the halibut will be all stacked up there because they're just following the bait at the end of the day. And yeah guys, when you're island fishing halibut, or even just fishing halibut in general, that is what you want to look for, is which way the water's moving and which way the tide is going. That is huge, and it will help you guys tremendously in catching a good halibut. Alright, there's you got the gaff. Oh yeah, that's gaff.
Nice. Oh.
That's a good one, Jim. Let's go, boys. That's a really good one. There you go. Oh! On the board. There we go, boys. Beautiful halibut right there.
Nice job, Jim.
Got what we came for. We got one anyway.
Yeah. I'm just letting this one have it. Did he get off? Oh no, there he is. I don't know if I should just even put pressure on him, you know what I mean? Dude, I feel my bait like it's coming out of his teeth. Like I'm flossing his teeth right now. Yeah, he's right there. Yep, got him.
Oh, he's happy. That's a good one, boy. He's gonna be close.
Yeah, I see him.
You wanna get the net? Yeah, alright, boys, another halibut. They're really have to let them eat, guys. They're not using those stingers.
Nice.
Yeah, he's illegal. Alright.
He's a white.
Yeah. Woo! There we go, boys. No way. It's 21. Just shy. Wow. And look at this, not even legal, guys. Look at how thick this halibut is. Super thick, super meaty fish, but he's literally an inch short. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. But we're gonna let him go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot. It helps my channel grow a ton. And I hope this video taught you everything you need to know on how to catch halibut from a boat, what to look for, how to set up your drift rig, how to even set up your bounce ball rig, the conditions that you need. Because from the Channel Islands all the way down to Catalina Island, there's some of the greatest halibut fishing there. And from San Francisco Bay and up north to Mexico, you got halibut. So they're a really cool game fish in Southern California. And I hope this video taught you everything you need to know. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week on the water back in Florida. Peace.